and then you guys figure out how you're gonna like take the video.
Okay.
And then you could do like an auction or sell it. And I believe that TikTok probably has somewhere you could be like where Daisy's wearable art.
Oh,
or something.
yeah, that's really good. Daisy's wearable art.
Daisy's
really
wearable art. And you could sell it, and then when you sell it again, she could get paid, and then everyone could get paid again.
Okay, yeah, we can figure that out. Yeah.
Some kind of partnership like that. And then people will can get like a discount, like if they buy this thing from Daisy that she painted, then you also get a coupon to buy another one for whatever percentage, and then it'll get them to try to buy another one.
Yeah, we should like do both plans. So the first plan.
What I don't want, because I'm gonna lose my following, because they won't like this.
It's very important.
Let me let me say what I can't do. What I can't do is I can't be like, okay, you guys use the code Daisy10.
No, we're not doing that anyways. I can't stand
but what I can do is I could say this. I could say, hey, you guys, it really meets my need for you guys to help those I love, because if you help these people I love, you're helping me. And if you love my art and you want to have it, typically I give it away. If you want me to give you something, come and see me. But if you can't come and see me, if you can't make it, you really like what I'm wearing, you gotta have it, you could buy it if you want. And here's how. You just buy it here, and I don't mind telling my following, like, you're really supporting me if you want my art to go here and get it, because you're helping these people who I love, who are helping me. And without them, I can't create this thing, which is us coming together to help.
Right.
So if you help me, you help them. I don't want a dirty dollar. I don't like it.
Right.
I'm not meant to do that. I'm meant to be on the far end of the spectrum to show others they don't gotta sell out. Because guess what? Everything used to be for sale. Yeah. And when I became a healer and people wanted everything to be for sale, I wasn't doing that anymore. I was healing. I wasn't coming from fear.
Yeah. In that case, you have to make it clear that all the...
But I do want our nonprofit to make money. I do want those we collaborate to make money. I do want those who are doing market economy
think of it this way. The profit
but this is what I want.
is going into your organization.
Well, let me say one more thing about the market economy, how I see it. My values are not to destroy market economy, but I want our universal needs to be well met. And when there is a game, a treasure, a trinket, a star, a performer, or an icon, then you have the market economy.
Yeah.
But for entertainment, for clothes, for whatever, but I'm sorry, this is a trinket. If you really want this thing and I painted it and it's such a treasure and you haven't built relationship and trust and I don't want to gift it to you, that's what the market economy is for, okay? Right. So I'm not so rigid that I'm going to be like, oh no, market economy is bad. Right. No, it could be fun. It could be good. So guess what? My friends like market economy, good for you, because I'm good at making money. And I don't like it. Yeah. So let me help my friends. Yeah. You guys know I'm not about money. I'm live streaming now. You guys know I'm not about money. You guys love me for that because I always stay real. But if you want to help me, you'll help my squad. You will help Anthony, and you will help Nita, and you will help Source, and you'll help Goddess Frankishala. And you'll help all of the plants. You will even help my medjool date tree right here. So don't hate on my rat friends, because I put that thing down and a rat came into my garden, dug a hole, and murdered this medjool date tree.
Oh no. My son had pet rats.
We were basically going to have cotton candy growing on trees. So these cute little rats, this medjool date tree survived. So if you guys want to help my friends, you could buy the jumpsuits I paint to help my friends. You want to help my medjool date tree, you could help us get permits for our garden, because I got to have somewhere to transplant this. And we all need to be having gardens, because guess what? You don't have food waste. You got compost.
Yeah.
My babies love it.
Then we're not destroying
my babies love their food. So get your own babies and make life more wonderful, because when you give love away, and you could be on the end of the spectrum where you're like, I'm not so touchy-feely. Well, you still like to love. Maybe you like to look at the plants and smell them.
Yes.
Maybe you're not such a snuggler like I am. You just want to, smell and be like... But everyone gets to enjoy it. And then, you want to know what I say about the New World? We'll have the spectrum of the Jetsons, because the military has technology that they're going to make a ring around our planet, and it'll be rooted into the ground. So there can be a city in the sky in a ring around the planet. You could Google this. And the technology is here. We're gonna have a space elevator, and the space elevator will take people up. So what used to take half a day to travel will take 40 minutes. So this is all our new technology. AI is going to do most of the jobs. So now we get to work on our relationships, our creativity, and our personal development. And we are not here to just do relationships, creativity, and personal development. We're also here to do God's work.
Well, that is God's work when we're expressing ourselves, right?
Well, I define God's work as the incredible positive change that we're here to bring.
Is that part? But does that happen, do you think, through taking the steps of the relationship?
Absolutely.
Yes, I totally agree. Well, I feel like when I'm getting to commune energetically with people, whether it's through online, whether it's person to person, whether it's through touching their feet, which I don't like to do, but let's just say that I did. No matter what, when I'm communing with another individual's energy, that is me doing God's work. So I approach it with intention, with clarity, with a sense of cherishing, because it's sacred. And my communing with another individual, with you, Daisy, even through eye contact, I consider that sacred. That's a sacred, like, God service act, because we're both coming from a channel of love. And so when we're looking at each other and we're connecting, we're not just telepathizing. What we're doing is beyond thought. And it is through that whole self-expression.
And even that requires consent.
Right, exactly.
That if I'm looking at you and you're like, you know, it's like, oh my God, this is not being advanced.
And this is, we're in an era where whether you're still living in the grid and in the matrix or not, consent is a very important thing for us to be very clear with in our terminology when we communicate with others. Because if we do not give consent, and we are not clear about not giving consent, it's very difficult for us in this economy, weird way of living, matrix style, to receive anything that we stand on in our wholeness, because we have not communicated it clearly. Our ability to express ourselves with clarity and communicate that effectively is the most vital economic commodity you will ever carry forth in this world. Ever. Your whole life. It is the power of your choice. It's the most fucking powerful thing on the planet. If you do not have intention or clarity and a sense of wholeness in expression in the moment of that clarity of communication and intention, you will not be able to stand in truth. Your truth is in your power. Your power is in your truth. It's all one and the same. Your peace is your power is your peace. It's all one and the same. They got it twisted out here. People think, oh, I want to be powerful because I have money. Look, I had a $36 million company. My ex-husband, I don't know, his balls like shriveled up and his fucking spine disintegrated. Like, he became not a man when we started making more money. So money doesn't define a man. It reveals him. And if you feel as a man that you can't stand truthfully and honoring your manhood and what you're here to be the whole full self-expression of, then you're gonna falter at some point, because that money's not gonna be enough. It wasn't enough. And when that money was there and he kept faltering, eventually when he hit that rock bottom point with his lack of balls, the money couldn't even save him. And then he lost that too. So it's all about knowing who the fuck you are, standing in that truth, and who the fuck you are,
and
does
knowing
not come
what
from
your
ego.
consent is, what you're feeling. So many of us don't know what's going on in our body.
Agreed.
And they don't know we don't even know how we're feeling. So then we act out our feelings because we want others to guess how we're feeling, because we can't even acknowledge our own feelings.
Yeah, and when you're like not able to acknowledge yourself and you can't feel, I mean, in scientific context, that's basically what is known as, I do trauma-informed work in the addiction recovery and mental health communities, as well as I work with high-performance individuals, former military primarily, and former athletes and entrepreneurs, people who live very high-pressure, high-result lives. And the way that this whole thing works when I work with people, it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm a coach, I'm so smart. It's not that. It's that we're all children at some point, and our parents, though they did not necessarily intend to, I mean, I'll be honest, my mom is a piece of shit. Some parents just suck, but some parents are fucking awesome and they do their best, but they are not aware that they are under their own programming, and then they give that to their children. Well, when you start telling a child no, Don't cry so much. Don't do this. You're shutting down that child's ability to develop a somatic inherence that they actually possess. They have it. It's inherent. They are not being allowed or supported to develop it. When you cannot develop your somatic awareness, your ability to be interoceptive, which means feel your feelings, shuts down. If that's not ever intentionally gone back in, like surgically, and in terms of our intention, if we're not made aware of that, we don't go back in and turn it on. Well, then we go through our whole lives without that tool in our kit. And when you don't have the tool of inner awareness as a part of your toolkit, you cannot fucking operate in this world. Then it's impossible to stand in your truth. It's impossible to be courageous. It's impossible to honor yourself because you don't even know what the fuck you are. Because you don't even feel your pain and deal with it and realize it's not even you. It's not aligned with you. So you're sitting there repressing something that does not coincide with your truthful identity. So it's in there causing inflammation, and it's toxifying your system, and it's fucking up your nervous system, and it's creating inflammation on your cells, and it's corroding your cells, and it's disrupting the signals, the neurological signals that we're supposed to develop in your logic centers, because your amygdala is hyperactive your whole fucking life. 98% of the fucking planet has a hyperactive amygdala. We're all in panic state. No fucking wonder there's so much war.
I was wondering today, I was like, why don't we wake up and snuggle? We should all be waking up snuggling. My partner wakes up, he flies out of bed. I always wake up and snuggle him, and then when we're done snuggling, he want to go back to sleep. But I'm like, why don't we not snuggling together, waking up together? Why are we not going to bed when it feels good and having our rhythms sync with the planet? We're getting warnings on our phone for tsunami. My body could feel what the earth is doing. And I want us to feel the earth where we don't gotta get a warning on our phone.
Can I make an invitation to them?
Yeah.
This is something I invite all the people that I get the opportunity to serve. I invite them in every session that I do, whether it's one-on-one or groups, or even in my lives, when I do my lives. I invite people to just come and connect with your breath. And it's not about like, okay, I'm not gonna be some guru and take you through some things. I'm not a guru. But I do know how to connect with my breath. And it's so beautiful because we all have this innate ability. Again, it key is to be aware of it, right? If you're not aware, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, then you don't honor it. But if we can connect with our breath, or I should say when we connect with our breath, we're actually connecting with God. Because think about it, when your brain is dead, your body's still alive, you're still alive. But when your breath is gone, you're dead. Your breath is your literal fucking life source. What do we come from? The first thing that comes into a body when we come out of our mother's womb, we breathe. That is your life source. That is God.
And we can give it to others. If they lose their life or lose their breath, there's a period where you could give it back to others. But if someone has their breath, you could continuously give them life. And the way that we heal, so I love what the goddess says. She's saying acknowledge the pain. A lot of us like run away from what's going to heal us. So not all of us want to wake up and snuggle and touch. Some of us want to wake up and just stare at each other.
Why wake up alone?
Together.
If you're like me, I wake up alone.
Okay,
I just am with my breath.
We might want to wake up with the plants then, because we're never truly alone. Or we're waking up with the little mites, or with the air particles.
I have a window in my room, and it's by my headboard, and I wake up to the birds singing every morning.
Yeah, you're waking up with the birds.
And they're like...
That's the great thing. We never are alone in this universe. There might be another dimension where you could be alone, but I guarantee if you find the cave that is the most solitude cave in the world, there will be a friend in there for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, so that brings me a lot of like, oh, we live in an abundant world, and I have a lot of places where I could get my needs met. And let me be conscious and creative with this new thing that I have called intention. And I don't just have to be a victim of my trauma. I could say, oh yeah, this is trauma, and I don't have to feel shame about it. I could say, yeah, we all walking each other home. We're all the same.
I love that. Somebody said that to me a few weeks ago, and it hasn't left my mind. So we are walking each other home.
We're all walking each other home.
I love that. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. So let's not like kick each other when we're down. Let's be like, hey, don't turn against me. I'm your ally. I'm an asset. I'm not an enemy. Hey, don't enemy image you. See my strengths. Yeah, these are my weaknesses. Everything you say is true about me. But guess what? I could learn and grow just like you. Let's learn and grow together. We're going to be more conscious and more creative. We're going to do it better when we learn and grow together.
Somebody's asking questions. Can we answer the questions?
Yeah. I don't read the chat, so if you do, then you're helping the chat people.
Okay, so I'm going to just comment back. We have so many beautiful souls in here. Thank you guys so much for attending and communing with us spiritually. Who gets to define what's high pressure and what's not? Each person is subject to their own personal experience, because who you are in the experience of your wholeness in that moment is going to define the expression that you have and how you dictate what's pressure or not. Yes, Sharon says, oh, beautiful, Sharon. Thank you. I was just thinking about delay. Oh, shoot. Let's see. It went back down to the bottom. Let's see. I was just thinking about delay, about Daisy. TikTok read my mind. Oh my God, that's somebody manifested you.
I'm thinking about you too, Doobadoodle.
Carissa says it's a generational curse. Annie said strong legs. Thank you, Annie. I think we both have.
She's a goddess.
We both got squatting legs. We got them squatting legs. We were in the strong tribes. I always Genghis Khan, his father taught him that to find a woman that's really, really the best woman for him, he said, you want a woman with strong legs. So like when Genghis Khan was a little boy and his dad was teaching him to be a soldier, he said, look for a girlfriend in a tribe that we go and get, and look for a girl with strong legs. And so he sees this girl and he thinks she's pretty, but then he like lifts and looks at her skirt and he's like, okay, strong legs, this will do. Let's see, I woke up with the worst headache today. We are all feeling this. Amen. Thank you for fellowshipping with us. What is your name on live? Oh, my name is Fitnita, Fitnita. Fitnita, and then yours is Daisy the
Venice Healer, and
Daisy the
I tried
Venice
to make
Healer.
it a thing like DTVH.
Oh, I
but
love that.
People are saying like Daisy for short. No, it's DTVH.
Yeah, actually though, I like the Daisy the Venice Healer. I think even though it's long, it has a nice ring to it. It's very flowy.
Well,
it's
I'm very about
rhythmic.
doing God's work and walking and being the light and being the reminder of everyone. Like I literally have a thing where I boop them on the nose. Boop, I can get you. Boop. So that declares your lovability is undeniable no matter what. Even if you're angry and violent, you're so lovable. That's what the boop on the nose is. And then I created the 5 steps of global liberation so we could be lovable and also free.
Now, if you guys haven't heard about that, I want Daisy to recite it again because I want to memorize it. So tell us the 5 steps of global... Say it again.
5 steps of global liberation. So step 1, the jig is up. Domination systems hurt us. Step 2, we turn it over to love, God, and nature. And we sit in the space of not knowing. Step 3 is we acknowledge that we never gave our consent, therefore are not available to be workers. And we find our meaning and purpose. And step 4 is you are not alone. You have never been alone. And you must gather with your soul tribe. Those are the spirits who you've been with throughout time. And you will recognize them when you find them. There will be a sense of coming home.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And
I like that.
yeah, step 4 is a good one.
That's really yummy.
And the gathering of the tribes ends with this sense of like, can't be that free and fulfilled and happy knowing that others are not.
Right.
So step 5 is about closing the circle and taking the message around the whole planet. I believe that there's an aliens here. So this is not part of the 5 steps, but I'm pretty sure we're on an Earth timeout. And that when we awaken that we could visit these other planets, but until then we are on an Earth timeout, and that they are waiting for us like, oh doobadoos, who's lovable? You're lovable, my doobadoos. That's the 5 steps. And then goddess, tell them about why we came together, how adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, I've never worn something that fits so good. I'm serious. I'm not getting any camel toe at all. I've got a big problem with camel toe. I'm kind of a Casanova. I like the men. So I've got a lot of womanhood. So I gotta watch out for that camel. And there's none of that going on. So any woman, if you're worried about that, you still get to have a scrunch butt. What? How are you gonna get a scrunch butt with no camel toe? Just goddess right there. That goddess right there.
So,
and guess what? These are gonna come special. She's gonna tell you about it in a second, but these are gonna come special because you guys are always asking for my artwork. People literally come to the beach. They ask me for my art. You get to have my art now. You get to, I'm going to be painting on these. You're going to support my goddess. She has 3 kids just like me. She's been through it just like I have, and has the mother champion energy just like I do. I love it.
Appreciate
and
that.
I want to support her. So I'm gonna be painting, and you're gonna be supporting Anthony, who's a dear brother and a tribesman.
Anthony
for many years.
Anthony is like the structural component king.
Yeah.
He's the mighty man of structural components.
So he's going to figure it out, and you guys are going to be able to buy my art. So this is going to be a canvas, which I'm going to be painting on.
She's going to put her art on my jumpsuits. I love that.
Toxic paint, 'cause before I was
so,
using
and you guys, in case you wanted to know, I know some people were asking my TikTok name, but it's Fitnita. But if you look in her bio, like on the subject of what the live is about, I put my is Fitnita, but I also put the jumpsuits. She's wearing the On the Mark jumpsuit, and she still has the tag on it, so you can see On the Mark, ONTHEMARQ jumpsuit. So what it is it's the only jumpsuit you don't have to take off to go pee, because like, it's great to feel beautiful and powerful in clothes and be the expression of our beauty and power and our prowess. But who wants to have to get completely naked and be hassling every time you have to go pee? Like, not me. So I created something that I just simply wanted women to be able to feel beautiful and powerful, because fuck the narrative that beauty is complicated or that beauty is pain. I don't like that narrative. So since I don't subscribe to that narrative, I decided to create something that said, fuck that narrative. And it's easy now. We can be beautiful and powerful, sexy, cute, comfortable, and we don't have to complicate our lives to do it, and it doesn't have to be painful.
Guys used to be able to just put on one pair of clothing, just throw on shorts, walk outside. Us goddesses got to put on all this stuff. Not anymore. You don't got to put on the bra. You don't got to put on the shorts and the shirt. And you just put this one thing on.
Yep. And then when you have to go pee, boop.
Very easy.
So, yes, I love making women's lives easier. Literally, like, my greatest passion in life, people are like, oh, because I used to be a fitness competitor. I was Miss Fitness Arizona, Miss National Fitness, and all this stuff, right? And it was like, everybody's like, are you so passionate about fitness? And I was like, that's not really my passion. And then I'm like a mom. People are like, are you so passionate about being a mother? I love my kids, but that's not my passion. My passion is the capacity of the human spirit. And when I think of the capacity of the human spirit, I think about seeing people fall madly in love with themselves. That's what I'm fucking passionate about. And this jumpsuit, when women put it on, they give this reaction of like, they put this energy of like, I fucking look hot. I feel so sexy. And I don't have to complicate my life to do it. Like, that makes me so happy. So I love that Daisy's rocking these and she's enjoying it, because the thing with commerce is, this is where commerce has failed. Commerce is not inherently evil. What's evil is when people miss the mark, because to sin means to miss the mark, okay? Commerce is actually inherently a very positive thing. Capitalism inherently was meant to be a positive thing. It's just that very evil, exploitative people took command of those systems. But here's the reality is that commerce, the initial thing in commerce is the connection. You have to have a connection between two parties in their energy, wherein one can be of service or provide value to the other, and the other end of commerce is to exchange value to the original party that is coming for the value. So one has a need for value, the other one provides the value, and they exchange value by communing in commerce. That's what commerce is. But the initial state of commerce is the connection. So, and Daisy and I, we've been sitting here for probably, I don't know, maybe about an hour or so, just really communing. This meeting's been being built up by our friend Anthony for several weeks. He's been really, pondering and praying and just meditating on the best way to make this connection, because he knows we're both very strong-spirited women and we both have very clear, purpose-driven ways of moving in life, and he wanted to find a really authentic rhythm for us both to meet on. And I think just coming together and communing in our energies and seeing and feeling each other's energies and being able to really see each other in our self-honoring expression, and being in that expression of wanting to be of service to our purpose, then there's the mutuality there. And from that, the derivative effect is us communing together to come and bring this amazing art to you guys through a jumpsuit that makes your life easier, ladies. So I super love that we get this opportunity, and I'm very, very excited.
Where can they find you? What's your website? All of that, we'll put it in the chat, and the goddess said it kind of earlier in the video. But we'll get it. I'll get it from Nita in the text, and I will put it in the chat so you guys can find her jumpsuit and all of the ways that you could collaborate with. That is Nita.
Well, thank you. And it's ironic. I just put a post up yesterday. I said, I invite any woman, any queen, princess, diva, angel, however you identify that feminine prowess that is you in your fullest self-expression, your essence, ladies. I invite anyone to come in and do present collaborative opportunities, because like I'm one woman. I am a strong woman, but until I come together with other strong women, it's kind of like the ocean. We're all strong drops, but the ocean can't surge and rage and feed the earth unless all the drops are collective, right? Unless we're coming together. So that's the same thing with women's energy. So I want to invite women.
I say the same exact thing all the time. I literally go to the beach and scream, goddesses, to the ocean.
Who is that guy? This is Source. Source is of service to Source by being an alliance with Daisy. That's the best way I could describe him. Would that be accurate, you think?
In service to all. Service to all.
In service to all. Well, I said service of God.
Oh yeah. I got the music.
So yes, he's being in the expression of his purpose right now. Oh, Blaze wants to know what colors. Oh, we have so many colors. If you go to our TikTok shop, you'll see all of them. Anthony actually set up our TikTok shop about a month ago. So we have gold, we have fuchsia, we have silver, we have black, white. We have more olive, although that one went really fast, so we are getting low on inventory in that one. We have, I think we have maybe a couple more charcoal ones left. We have fire engine red. We have princess pink sparkle. Yeah, we have like a lot. I think we have what, 15 different colors right now?
Yeah,
and prints. Yeah, 15 different colors and prints and different styles of each. Wow, I love your moderator. Blue oranges is super cool. Thank you. Oh wait, no, blue orange is not the moderator. The moderator is just moderator. I love that you are so active. You have such an active moderator. You have a beautiful community.
Yay.
A good looking jumpsuit can uplift our spirit. Oh, that's so sweet to say.
Thank you, moderator.
And then Annie said, would you say that they're true to size or running small? I would say that the scrunchy booties probably run small, but if you're getting the regular the original design, which was non-scrunchy booty, then those ones run true to size. The scrunchies, like I can wear a small or an extra small, but in my original design, without the scrunchie, I always have to wear an extra small. So definitely they can run small or larger.
We could also finish our meeting on live stream. I have a therapist coming at 1 o'clock, but I can push it back to 1:15.
Okay.
She's really flexible.
Let's see here. We're gonna go in and we're gonna. I think with negative commentary, it's just best to mute and delete those people. So we're not gonna comment back on negative verbiage. We're just gonna.
Oh, I just give them love.
Give them some
love you. I always say bye, bitch. That's what I do on my
That's
page.
your version of love.
No,
Yeah.
I just say love you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I say, oh, you know what? We're here to create this space of like love and vibes and good light. And if you're coming to partake and you don't want to bring any, that's totally fine. But if you're coming to take away from it, bye, bitch. Love you. Bye.
I say bye, angel goddess. I call everyone goddess, especially.
Well, it's usually a guy. It's never really women. Women are nice. I don't know what it is with the guys on these things. It's like they feel this authority to just come in and berate women. Yeah, it's like, you're a woman, I'm a man. Me do whatever and say whatever I want. No, motherfucker, you do not do whatever you want. You honor yourself by honoring others. And if you don't, then bye.
We can buy anything.
That's the old masculine energy.
Yes.
The new energy is balanced with the feminine.
Because the new energy understands that being of service is rooted in empowerment and integrity. And like honoring the celebration of somebody, not diminishing them so you can make yourself feel better.
I want to put That's
Annie, I love how interactive you are. You have such great vibes. Oh my goodness.
or
You have a beautiful community. Look at this. All these beautiful people. So right now she's feeding her garden.
yeah,
She's feeding her garden flowers.
yeah. I am feeding the garden.
And she's got a garden out there. So you guys can see all these babies.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And when I see like something that I used to enemy image, like a cockroach or a spider or a bug, I say, you know, we're all evolved perfect together and you belong here just like me. That's what I say.
That's you know, Shirley MacLaine is very famous for having that ideology way before it was ever like a trending topic. Now I feel like it's kind of an in thing, but like she's amazing. I just finished reading her book, The Camino. Oh my God, great book.
Oh, I love it.
The Camino. It's about a 200-mile walk through Spain that you do on foot. And it's a pilgrimage that people take. And you go through because you get delirious. I mean, you're walking 200 miles on foot with no money, hardly at all, like nothing. You can barely travel with just a small little backpack because you're walking 200 miles. So like you get blisters on your feet. You go through this whole mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual breakdown, but that's how you have your breakthroughs. And so a lot of people do it. Yeah, the path. Yeah, that's what the Camino is. Yep. Exactly. So yeah, it's really interesting, right? Yeah. So the book is good.
That was the old way, and that the new way is we come together, do hot yoga, do ice plunge, meditate, have cries, talk about our past. I don't believe that we got to go on these pilgrimages anymore. I believe that this is the age of coming together, but that also doing vipassanas and also doing these pilgrimages is also good, and to try to not only do one or the other.
Harmony and whatever journey anyone wishes to take.
You don't have to go away to awaken. That you can
No,
stay right
you
here
don't.
to also, and the
Agreed.
going away was because everyone was so nuts back in the day.
Yeah.
So we had to get away from them to be able to awaken.
I'm going to read some of these to you. Sneaky Pete says, Daisy inspires me to get out of bed every morning. Sneaky Pete says, I would love to walk a trail with Davy one day. MXC11 says, you have such a beautiful smile. Oh, I think that was for...
classes we're going to promote, events.
I think that was for you, Daisy.
People who want to connect in person, you guys could... Anthony is going to be helping me put on events. Goddess, Nita, and anyone else who want to come and join to help co-facilitate and teach with me. It's a space where anyone can share their gifts. I'm not going to be the only one guiding. All you guys could come. You might be guiding us a little bit too.
Somebody says, can we please hear from Source? He's such a vibe.
Greetings. Yeah, I'm just creating some music. We all creators and artists. So, sometimes you can just be quiet and be still and still be a force of love.
That part.
Love to you. Love to all.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Sneaky Pete says, Daisy is the best person. That was Blue Oranges that asked for you. Tom says, Daisy influenced me. I love her words, mean a lot of love and care.
Oh, I appreciate you guys. I always tell them, please think about how loveful you are. Sometimes I go, oh my goodness, wait a second. I think you just got more loveful. I do that too. I do them every time.
Brutal Cat says, yes, she's right there with her. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's see.
Oh, I created this fit right here. You're a designer. I don't call myself a designer.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. I love that.
We rooted.
Did you sew all that?
Yeah, so
Oh, my God. That's fantastic.
All donated stuff. Obviously, I didn't buy it. So, kind of like...
Wow.
So, I have a lot of other things also.
That's amazing. I love those
I
shorts.
just do it as kind of like wearable art. Kind of like...
You could sell it, though. It's really dope. That's really cool. It's one of a kind wear.
Yeah.
That's what people want.
Tie-dye, everything, yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love the paint on the front, too. The tree with the earth. Let's see. There is a few questions in the comments about the jumpsuits. Oh, thank you so much. So there is the size, the colors.
The
Let's see.
website has a lot. I was surprised how many options. And you want to know what you remind me of? You remind me of the workout version of Sky Dresses. Have you ever heard of that
No,
designer?
I
Her name's
haven't.
Laura. She's from LA and she became world famous. Her stuff is all. I found her stuff in Nordstrom's in Europe. She's all over the world, and it's Sky, SKY, and her dresses are super. Her dresses are really bedazzled, but it's like this kind of style.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
you would
Sky what?
Sky. It's just Sky, and I say Sky dresses because
Okay.
she started by making
Oh,
little
the dresses. Okay.
and they're like very short and long, and then she has a long version, but now she makes everything.
Someone says, Daisy, you are such a beautiful soul. I agree with everything, Daisy. Let's see.
Thanks, Super Squad.
MCMXC11, your moderator, amazing moderator, by the way, says, I always mute any negativity. Only love and positivity here. Amen.
Yay, we love you.
I love that you are so loving and at the same time guarding with love. Thank you for being an amazing moderator.
Here's the website you could show them.
Oh, here's the website, you guys. So here, I'll go ahead and let's see. I want to read some more comments really quick.
Yeah, so people could go to the website if they see something they click
Let's see. Pinned comment. There's a few questions in the comments. Oh, more questions in the comments about the jumpsuits. Let me see. I want to make sure I answer any questions. Yeah, I just saw your recent video, Nita. You look great. Oh, thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that. Cute fit. Spiritual journey. Let's see. I noticed that when I don't wear shoes. Oh, the Nopester says, Daisy, you are such a beautiful spirit. Thank you for sharing it with us. And her story and history, all 12. Oh, wow. I love that. I knew what that meant. Rooted by Love said, thank you, Daisy. Oh, T-Spooks says, how did you guys meet? We met through that gentleman you see standing there next to Daisy right there. That's Anthony. Anthony is a maestro when it comes to setting up structures, and he is really being of great service to this community by supporting Daisy with the structural development of her organization, because she's doing badass shit in the community for all you badass souls out there. So, and then there we have Frankisha, who's super shy and off camera, just like I'm not gonna say anything until the spotlight's on me. So yay. So okay, so here's the website. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let's see. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unmirror the video so that you guys can see.
And then we'll put it together and we'll
Okay, so there is the website.
Yeah.
For those of you that were asking about the jumpsuits, there's the website. So we have all these different options, tons of options. We have teal blue sparkle, we have fire engine red, we have black Las Vegas sparkle, we have charcoal gray. You can dress them up. See how this girl's got it dressed up? Dress it down. You can wear it to the gym. You can wear it just hanging out, lounging with some sides. And then we've got snake skin. We've got watercolor, colored smoke. Oh, I think we're out of colored smoke now.
They're so good.
Thank you. She looks so phenomenal in it.
No, she does.
She
But
really
the color
does.
options are great.
Thank you.
So you developed the whole pattern for the whole...
Yeah, it was a lot of work because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. But now I work with a factory that's in downtown LA, because the Feather Factory closed after I got those first couple hundred units. Then I had to go somewhere else because they closed down. But now the one that I'm at, I've been with them for like 7 years. They're great, and it's family owned. They've been there since like 1969. So there's the snakeskin. Is that the snake? Nope. This is the gold shorts, scrunchy booty. There's the princess pink sparkle. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Ah, darn it. No, don't do that. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Here's my Instagram. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going through my Instagram links, and then we're gonna go into jumpsuit store, and there it is. And this is the actual jumpsuit page. And just take my material. That's the home page. Those are some of the testimonials and testimonial videos. And this is how it works, you guys, just so that you know. This is literally how it works. That's the drop cut, so you don't have to take it off to go pee.
Okay, trademark. I love that.
So I own the copyright for that. And this is something that I really hope to support Daisy with, because she has so many proprietary intellectual properties. And propriety, all proprietary means is that it's hers. She created it. So there's divine knowing, and then there's in the commercial world, there's in the commercial world, there's intellectual property. So Daisy has a lot of really phenomenal intellectual property, and so I really want to support her in helping her protect her intellectual property beyond within the veil. Let me say that, because when we're in this matrix, we're within the veil. So beyond the veil, she's safe. She's in divine order. She's very courageous. She's very strong. She stands in her truth. She understands what she's communicating. She communicates it well to people who can receive it. But when we're inside the veil, sometimes people are not ready to receive, and there is a way that we can stand in not only our divine power, but we can also stand in our logistical and legal power, so that we are guarded and protected. So those people inside the veil, not only are they unable to penetrate us, but they just can't even fuck with us. And that's really important for her to be safe and protected in that way, and to be able to honor her proprietary intellectual properties. Because just like with these jumpsuits, Daisy, will you turn around really quick? Daisy, will you turn around really quick? They just want to see like the whole jumpsuit. So here it is. Daisy is saved. Nothing is off. Daisy is right there with her. Yes, she is. So there she goes. So she is very safe, and she has amazing expressions of her divinity. And in the commercial space, because I did create this jumpsuit for women to connect with women through this. I mean, I do have this beautiful community of ladies that I get to serve and support, and it's growing. And in this, I want to be able to support all of us sticking together. If some big commercial entity came in and violated this, in this, I want to be able to support all of us sticking together. If some big commercial entity came in and violated this by taking my intellectual property and using it for their own, at their own behest, and they just used it for their own bottom line, they could exploit my intellectual property. And that's what I mean when I say safe. It's not about like, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm in fear. No, it's like, no, I'm in my fucking power. This is something that I cultivated in service of God, and in that service of the divine, I'm standing in this, and nobody can fuck with it. Now it's unfuckwithable. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where that's at. Let's see. And Angel says, why are you rambling so much? Oh, you know what, Angel? I'm so sorry that you feel that way. I tend to think that we got to be it to see it. So if you feel there's rambling or anything busy or anything harsh, you know, my friend Ann used to tell me, when you're pointing a finger at someone else, look at how many fingers are pointing back at you. So I will say that, and in also an interest in being of service to you, I want to honor that you had the courage to say that, but I also would like to honor the space that we're in, that we're all coming together in an interest of love and light, and that's what I think Daisy and I are really connected through, is that interest of love and light, and being the expression and connection of that to others. So I'll say that. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, moderator. Amazing moderator. So awesome. Yes, ignore the trolls. Thank you, True Speaker. I appreciate that. And you know, the other thing too is, guys, I'm a mom just like Daisy, and one thing that I love that she continues to connect with is that I'm a mother, she's a mother, and that we both simply are here to be of service and the expression of the divine. You're here to be of service and expression of the divine, and we just all want to vibe together on that. I mean, I don't think that's like anything negative or rambly. I mean, how could you ramble about that? It's like, I don't want to hear, I couldn't hear enough of that. That's the kind of stuff that I like to hear. So with that said, I'm going to give this back to Miss Daisy, beautiful Daisy. She's over there talking business with our friend Have
now
the
on,
business
I'm
and
just
spirit.
gonna leave this on since I'm gonna sell it. So I'll promote it by leaving the tag on, and I'm gonna paint it.
Oh my
So
God.
people will know, like, dang, Daisy wore, and I'll sign this.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you need a silver Sharpie? I actually think I have a silver Sharpie in my car.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll use the. Okay, here's the thing. I want to get non-toxic paint, so
Okay.
no one can be like, I don't want Sharpie on my body.
No, I mean Sharpie for the tag for you to do the.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's that kind of like I think you have to use Sharpie on.
I'll do something really pretty and intentional on it.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna have her art on my logo. I love that.
And then you guys could do the market economy, which will help the friends. We'll be like a little love virus. We'll go in the market economy and dooba-doodle it. And infect it with love and get the fear to scuba-doodle-doo.
Scuba doodle doo.
I was talking with Daisy.
Yeah, we don't want to fight the fear. Scuba-doodle it.
Yeah, so like Daisy and I were talking, and we're going to create a fund for her nonprofit. And so like all the profits that Daisy is going to make from like selling these jumpsuits, it's going to go straight to her nonprofit fund. So she can use the fund to like host very cool events like yoga workshops at like very awesome venues.
Yay! I love it. I asked Anthony to be my partner years ago, and I realized I didn't want a partner. I wanted to try it.
Okay, awesome.
I was like, but yeah, so he's
Stunning.
He's gonna help us. He's gonna help us be organized. He's gonna help my events be successful. We may decide to like have tickets or something, but I don't know what he does. But there will be a space for those who cannot pay or don't have willingness to pay or something like that. So just reach out. But I bless whatever my tribe does. They have my blessing unconditionally. I don't want it to be my way. I want it to be our way. I don't want coercion. I want collaboration.
Yes.
Which means I don't want governors and leaders and rules and laws telling everyone what to do, being the architects of reality.
Yes.
I want all of us together to decide. So that's why I'm not always going to agree with my tribe. There's things I'm going to feel very strongly about, like I don't touch money. Gross. Well, guess what? This friend liked money a lot. Give it to them. So guess what? I'm the one that you don't want to snuggle a rat. I will snuggle all the rats. Someone will want to do what you don't want to do. So that's why we need our tribe.
Okay.
Oh, somebody just asked my handle is Fitnita Fitnita. My name is Juanita, pero everybody just calls me Nita. Cuando estaba niña, no hablaba con mi familia de México. Mi papá es mexicano, pero mi mamá es una gringa y no me hablaba en mi lengua. Es porque yo hablo en inglés más o menos, poquito en español. Pero Nita instead of Juanita. That's my name, Nita. Fitnita. That's where that comes from. So,
Ours.
um,
I dedicated to
who's the guy getting?
Yeah, I wanted to get flowers. And
What?
I missed it, but that's
Okay,
Someone
so-
brought me flowers. And I wanted to get.
So
I told him the
Daisy.
two things I was doing today was meeting up with you guys and getting flowers, and I got the flowers. So now I just meeting up with you guys.
And Daisy is what is your nationality? Somebody wants to know.
Oh, not what my mom said. My mom told me I was like part Native American, and that was like nothing in my DNA with that. I'm 98% European, and 1% African, and 1% Asian.
Oh wow.
And it used to say, because it changes.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at your DNA, they'll change it every once in a while. So I checked 23andMe, and for a few years it said I was 2% Neanderthal. And,
Oh wow.
And 1% Asian and 1% African.
Interesting. So
I
does
don't
that
know why
answer
they
your
don't
question?
Say I'm Neanderthal. I kind of like being Neanderthal.
And then Linda said, "Who's the man?" You want to tell them who Anthony is?
Oh,
And
hi
what
guys.
Anthony,
Hi
why
guys.
don't you
So,
tell? So here, you guys listen. This is who Anthony is, and then we'll end the live stream because I'm gonna say bye to my friends, and we keep paying attention to you guys. It's hard not to pay attention to you. You're so cute.
Okay.
Tell them who you are and what you're about and how they can find you.
Hi guys, my name is Anthony, and I specialize in digital marketing and branding. And I am the person who helps Daisy sets up stuff like her website, and I'm also the one who's going to help her publish all of her ebooks.
That's Anthony. And if you guys are interested in real estate and what's the other thing you do for market economy, website development and
And like paid ads for like lead generation.
lead generation and what else? Real estate.
That's like my main category. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Alright, so this is the tribe. Source energy just exited market economy. He make music. Goddess Finkishla is a mermaid healer. She's a fashion icon and a local neighborhood superhero.
For real.
I love and release you guys. Please think about how lovable you are.